NYPD cop and the police commissioner over a claim of quotas for arrests and tickets. The department says quotas don't exist. The officer, Edwin Raymond, and nearly a dozen other current and former minority cops involved in a federal class action lawsuit say otherwise. Raymond sat down with investigative reporter Sarah Wallace. Sarah?
Well, Chuck, the allegations indeed are explosive. The police commissioner describes them as BS. That's exactly what he said. But Officer Edwin Raymond says it is not just his word against the department. He claims he has a secret weapon, which was hidden in his pocket. Are there quotas?
Absolutely.
30-year-old Edwin Raymond, an NYPD cop for nearly 8 years, is taking on his own department, claiming commanders require officers to meet numerical goals for arrests and summonses, in spite of a 2010 state ban on quotas.
When you say there's a quota, they say there isn't.
Because it's illegal and it's immoral and it's unethical, so they can never admit to it. But it's very real. It exists.
And you're saying it's predominantly affecting minority communities?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This type of policing doesn't occur in other neighborhoods. Those neighborhoods are actually policed. Black and Hispanic neighborhoods are hunted.
This is what happened yesterday when reporter Andrew Siff tried to ask the police commissioner a question about Raymond's claims, first highlighted in the New York Times Magazine.
What is your response to his claim, and are you concerned at all that an even more modern... What's that?
Bullshit is my response to that.
The commissioner insists the department doesn't focus on numbers, but rather on how to reduce crime.
He's either delusional, in serious denial, or has no issue lying through his teeth.
Raymond, who lives in the same East Flatbush, Brooklyn neighborhood where he grew up, is now the lead plaintiff in a class action lawsuit by minority officers that accuses the department of violating the state ban on quotas and punishing officers who refuse to follow discriminatory practices.
They are punished more and more often for not making the quota than white cops.
For the past 2 years, Raymond has recorded conversations with what he says are NYPD officials, which could be key evidence in the lawsuit.
It's a numbers game.
Why did you decide to tape record supervisors?
They're breaking the law. So just the same way the NYPD records others who are breaking the law and uses that as evidence, it's the same thing. I basically conducted my own investigation.
Raymond was recently passed over for promotion, but claims this is not a personal vendetta.
Why are you speaking out?
Because honestly, almost every officer I run into, they're tired of this.
Aren't you worried about retaliation?
Honestly, I've accepted that.
The city has asked a judge to dismiss the charges related to the alleged quota ban and certain other claims. The ruling is expected within a couple of months. Sabila?
All right, Sarah, thanks so much. And do you have a story you'd like the News 4's biggest I-Team to check out? Call the News 4 I-Team tip line at 1-866-NEWS-244.